Good
Okay.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Yes, even same here. So, how are you, ma'am?
So I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you? How is your life treating you?
Yes, I'm also doing well. You can say fresh as a flower. Life has been treating me very good ever since I have come into this journey. Since that, I have changed my life, you can say. Along with learning the language, I think I'm grooming my personality also in every way. So, yes, I think I'm enjoying my life a lot.
Yeah, it's nice to hear these positive vibes, words from you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, you're a very familiar face. After, looking at you, I remember that I have seen you with many well-known YouTubers. So, may I know something about you?
Yes, I'd love to introduce. My name is Mahalakshmi. I hail from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. I'm a mom to two beautiful daughters. I worked as a lecturer and a banker for quite some time. Then I started my channel. I have a YouTube channel called Mahalakshmi English Journey. I have been posting content for my channel, and that's all about me.
Okay. So, are you still working?
No, I'm not working. I came out of my banking job, and that's when I started my channel. It was my turning point, eureka moment. And my daughter suggested to turn over a new leaf as a YouTuber. I just obeyed her words. And it's ever since I started my channel, I have been posting content. I have been making myself busy always.
Okay. So, like you were in banking sector earlier, so and this is totally a different journey for you. So, how come this change? So, was it already in your mind somewhere?
No, actually not. I was listening to YouTube conversations before starting my channel. I was watching Shanta's ma'am video, Ramsar video, but it was never in my mind to have a channel of my own. So I was just watching their channel, their conversation. I even didn't know whether I would have any conversation with them or not. So I was not into starting a channel, not into making conversation for my channel. I was just observing, but I had inquisitive nature towards English learning. Despite being from an English medium, I was struggling to speak in English. So that humiliated me a lot. So in and around me, they were mocking, they were humiliating, they were embarrassing by saying some words that, and you being from an English medium, you are struggling to speak English. So all these words actually changed my perspective towards learning this language.
Yes. I think in everybody's life, some incident occurred that inspired us, especially to do in that sector in which we are lacking. Those words
Correct.
become, motivation for us. We feel like what is that which we cannot do. And from there, I think our new journey starts. So I
Correct.
think yes, I feel like it is good for us. Like for in my times also, I have not went through such kind of things, but yes, it was my dream also ever since I was in my ever since I was in teaching field. So from there, I think I got the inspiration while watching other teachers, my colleagues, conversing in this language. So I used to think like one day I also have to converse like them. So I think since those days, this English made my passion. So since those days, I tried on and off. But as soon as I opened my channel, I became consistent. And yes, so I think
Okay.
I'm living my dream, you can say.
Yes, you correctly put it on. You correctly said the matter. Along with English, you said that you are improving yourself, you are improving your confidence. It's really true. True words. Yes. After knowing certain things, we create, we develop that kind of feelings inside us, right? We are able to face others, we are able to answer others, we are able to see others face, right? We are able to survive in this environment. It's really great thing, of course.
Yes, because every time if you do not work on yourself, every time you feel like that other person is superior to you. So every time you have this kind of feeling, and in this bit, somewhere you try to put yourself down every time. So I think, along
Correct.
with earning, or, you are doing everything, what a family requires, you are giving your 100%. But if we spare time, little time for ourselves, so I think we get a lot of confidence. We feel like, we have our
Yes.
identity also. So it is very necessary if we try to, give time to ourselves, because 24 hours, we are available for everyone. So where are we? When will we find time for ourselves? So I think, after coming
Mm.
into this journey, I have learned a lot. I came to know how beautiful is life and how I should live the life by conversing diverse people, by coming to know their experiences. So I think, like earlier, I used to think only I'm the one who is going through all the troubles. But, after, meeting with so many people, then I realize it's a part and parcel of everybody's life. Everyone go through some kind of hurdle. You should that kind of, strength. You should the kind of
Mm.
nature, resilient nature. You should have the capability to bounce
Correct.
back, because happiness and sorrow are two parts of one coin. If happiness is there, definitely you can't think that sorrow will never come to your life. You must know how to deal with each and every kind of situation. So now I have changed my personality in this way, that I do not vacillate myself under any circumstances. So I think this way now I see life very beautiful, and I feel like I'm blessed. Yeah.
Mm. So, how long has it been since you have started your channel?
It's been 2 years.
Okay, so for 2 years, you have been posting conversational videos and English related content, right?
No, for the past 1 year. Before 1 year, I was posting. I started my journey by posting shorts related to grammar, because initially I
Shorts.
did not have that much of confidence, directly to,
Okay.
start conversing with people. And after that, I started gathering courage to converse with people. How was your
So you are
journey?
using. So are you using laptop or mobile to record this session?
Initially, I was using mobile, but now I have started using laptop. Because, whenever
Okay.
you are using mobile, so your picture comes very small comparative to other person. So
Correct.
that's why, yes, I opt for laptop.
Got it.
Yes,
Fine.
yes, 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 yes. So, I just want to know, like, what did you face any hurdle when you open your channel regarding anything, or was it a smooth journey for you?
Yes, it during my initial stages, I felt really uneasy. It was not easy for me to start a channel. I did not know anything regarding posting content, editing, creating thumbnail. I learned everything in the hard way, but it is usual. I don't think that I was doing something unusual. It is usual for everyone to stuck during the initial stages. Somehow, I learned how to overcome that, and I have succeeded in learning so many things when it comes to YouTube videos. And if I had known all these when I have started my channel, I would have been more convenient. I would have even gained some more subscribers, views for my channel. I'm really learning everything now. I am more into the channel now, but yes, I have learned everything in the hard way. I could say that alone.
Okay. So was there anyone to help you out, your children or someone, or you just did it by yourself?
My children had their support by means of words. They have given me their shoulder to just say that we are here, you can do your work, we would support you. But technically, there were no one to support me. I learned everything on my own. I even approached one center for editing purpose, but they did not even look at me and answered me properly during my initial stages. So that gave me the additional burden. See, being an engineering student, being from a computer science department, I was asking someone for these computer related terms. So that also humiliated me, because they did not respond. They did not even look at my face and answered me. They were some doing something in their laptop, mobile, and they just answered me by seeing their screen. That really hurt me a lot. And afterwards, I spent a whole Sunday for editing alone to learn how to edit alone. I vividly remember that Sunday. I got so many words from my husband. See, you did not do any of your work. You did not do anything, but you were simply sitting in front of a laptop by saying that you are editing a video. See, I had these words from my family members even, but I did not consider that I was stick to that part, and I have succeeded. So I have learned to take everything as a lesson now.
Yes, yes, yes. I feel like if you are connecting with any organization or you are running anything, initially I think you have to face everybody face little kind of problem. I think same went with me also. Like and there is an advantage in today's time, like by watching sample videos on YouTube. It is
Yes,
easier for you, but that also requires time. You need to
yes,
give
of
your
course.
whole time to understand. That is not even
Yes, of
very
course.
easy. Yes, in case if you have someone to make you understand, to explain, then it becomes easier for us. But if we have to do everything by ourselves, then we need proper time. And especially after you have your family, then it becomes sometimes we feel like it is next to impossible for us. But
Correct,
somewhere we feel like if we have that dedication, then everything seems easy for us.
correct,
So,
correct.
mhm.
True.
So so may I know how long have you been into this journey?
English learning.
Yeah. In this YouTube channel journey? Yes.
YouTube, I have started my channel a year and 4 months ago. It's not been 4 months, 2 or 3 months ago. I was not consistent during my initial stages. During my initial stage, I was not posting. See, I was not even ready to see my face on the screen. I had my first session with Marcina ma'am, and somehow I encouraged myself to have a conversation for my channel, and I approached her for my first conversation. She posted that conversation on her channel, but I was not ready to see my face as a thumbnail even. So I was just keeping my mobile upside down after seeing that thumbnail on the screen. So I was that much afraid of meeting the social media, revealing my face on the social media. And somehow, see, I have decided to continue this journey. So somehow it is necessary to show my face, to show my appearance, because I was feeling in that way, because of some hard words, some rough words. They used to mock at my face by comparing my eyes, my lips, my cheeks, and see, you have had a very small eyes, very small lips, so, and your teeth is not in aligned manner. See, you have pimples on your cheek. So, I had all these during my college days, during my school days. And afterwards, somehow I maintained that courage, and I have posted, and I have been consistent in my channel. And I really feel proud of myself now after showing my face, after showing my gray hairs into everyone. See, this is part of our life. We have to accept it. Right? So now I am groomed myself in that way to accept everything.
Yes, yes, yes. And today, just because of your courage, you have become the role model for everyone. Because I have seen you in many of the videos, and whenever it's been, I think 2 months, I was watching your videos. So I had been watching your videos for so long, but
Yes.
and once I wished also that I just want to speak like that lady. She's speaking
Oh,
awesome. And at that time, I was continuously watching your videos. And today, when I looked at you, I felt like you made my day. So I think, yeah, yes, I think some things happens in our life because of good. I feel like initially we
yes.
feel bad, but like I told you earlier, some things are necessary to happen in our life, and these things, tell us that, come rain or
Yes.
shine, we have to prove ourselves that we are not less than anyone. And today I think you have showed that. It's been only 1 year and 4 months. You are at this stage. So just imagine that after one or more year, where are you going to reach? You cannot imagine yourself, ma'am. And everybody wish to
Thank you
be
so
like
much.
you. It's my long standing desire ever since I watched your videos, like with which ease you speak. I want to, because I am in my learning phase. Whenever I have to speak something out of the box, I need to struggle, and many times I get stuck also. Here also, while talking to you, I'm coming to know where I'm getting stuck, where I'm giving pauses. So I'm at a learning phase. So definitely when I meet some people like you, I immediately feel very good. I feel like, when will I become like that person? And you are one of them. So I think after talking to you, I'm going to take a lot of inspiration from you and improving myself.
See, you are giving me this many words. You are making me to feel awestruck, and you are actually making my day. You have made my day as well. You have said so many good words about me. I'm really so happy. I'm really so encouraged and privileged to hear all these words from you, because you are in somewhere else and I am in somewhere else, and we are connecting together by the means of this YouTube social media. So I'm so grateful to that platform.
Yes, yes. And from which person I got your email, he told, I don't remember who has given you, but he told me that that person is very good at speaking. You must, converse with her. You must call her into your session. That person told me. I have seriously forgotten, because it's a matter of, I think, May. At that time, I think I had messaged you. And this time again, when I was scrolling my email, then I got your mail again. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. I usually reply to all the mails, but somehow I have, see, you messaged me, you mailed me on May, and I was not accepting that time. And because of that reason, I told you, right, my husband's grandma passed away. And afterwards, I just go through all the mails and respond, and I make sure that I am available in the respective week or so. So I make use of those opportunities to improve my speaking as well, because I should respect others as well, right? That is the main aspects for improving.
Yes, yes, yes. Right. Thank you very much for accepting. And one more thing, because it's a very monotonous kind of question, but still, I want to ask, like, as you're speaking very good, how are you improving? How did you improve? Because it's been only 1 year. So how did you get that, how are you speaking so well? If you can guide.
See, I have started my channel before a year and 4 months, but English was with me even before that. Okay. And I had that kind of embarrassing moments because of my English medium school. And I used to get the mocking and embarrassing words. So I was inclined towards English learning even before starting my channel. I don't know how it happened. I was having some audio conversation from Young Varta. There was an app called Young Varta. I used to have audio conversation with tutors. I used to hear my voice, my mistakes. I used to rectify all my mistakes. Even now, while editing, I rectify my errors. I was thinking, see, I should have used some other words instead of these words. So I tell to myself about changing the words, rectifying my errors. So English was with me even before starting my channel unknowingly. I was not giving any importance to learning this language. Now I am doing the practices like reading, writing, listening, and speaking, and also thinking. I have never translated from my mother tongue so far. It is not, I cannot do that. I have never translated from my mother tongue. So I always think in English, I always talk to myself in English. And now it has been a habit, right? Wherever we go, we usually take mobile with us. But for me, I usually take a book with me always. So whenever I go somewhere, I always take a book with me. So if I have to go along with my daughters, I take a book with her, book with me, and when she is playing, I read. I don't use my mobile at that time. I improve my knowledge. I impart my knowledge by reading. It is my favorite hobby, and reading really helps me a lot to improve my speaking.
Okay. So, were you into reading for so long, or have just developed this habit after coming into this journey?
Okay, I was reading my own mother tongue books. I was into reading even from 10th standard or even before that. My aunt asked me to read. She inspired me a lot when it comes to reading. Neither my mom nor my dad is into reading. So sometimes I wonder where I have got this from. And it was my aunt. She inspired me a lot. She used to narrate some stories from classic books, historical books from authors. So I had this habit even from my school days. Now I have changed into English. So I have started reading so many English books. And having said that, I sometimes read Tamil books. It is my favorite hobby, reading Tamil books, reading novels, reading stories. Reading is my favorite hobby. I could read a shelf of books.
Okay, okay, fine. So, like you were saying that you had sessions with tutors also. So, did you find any benefit talking to tutors? Did you find any kind of difference while talking to tutors and while talking to normal person?
Yes, of course, they have changed, they have rectified my mistakes, and they have corrected my postures, they have eliminated my fillers. They told me how to not use fillers while having a conversation. They asked me to reduce my pace, give the intonation. So everything they advised me to follow, and somehow it was not possible over the night. Overnight, it was not possible. At the same time, down in the line, you will come to know, you will realize how to improve further, how to move forward, how to increase yourself in this language. So gradually, I am moving forward as I'm learning this language. I'm more inclined towards learning this language.
Yes, yes, because I have also observed whenever we see any YouTube sessions, especially with the tutors, then we find a different kind of excitement while watching them because the kind of words they use and every time they ask some different kind of questions. So that gives me so much of excitement to watch more and more. So I feel like
Yes,
definitely a person learns also if he takes session from the tutors. I think
correct,
we improve ourselves.
correct. Okay.
Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I also wish to have session means it I'm planning to because it is necessary to assess yourself where are you and where you have to work on. Though you try working on yourself, but it is necessary if you get that assessment from the other person or a teacher. So I think you improve somewhere automatically. Yeah.
Correct, correct. See, other than the tutors, you should have that reality. You have to improve for yourself. When you realize that, then you can automatically improve. Subsequently, you can analyze your mistake and also you can improve further. So it is you can get the both benefits.
Yes, yes, yes. Right, right. Because many times they ask you some kind of questions which you have to answer randomly. You don't have so much of time to think. You have to answer spontaneously. So I think that's also you need to have that presence of mind at the same time how to answer. So I think that creates a
Correct,
lot of excitement. And at the same
correct,
time, you become vigil also to answer each and everything in a proper way. And you come to know where are you and where you have to work because I feel that every time you are in a your life is just like a learning phase. Every time you are learning, I think if you make yourself a learner, so I think your life becomes full of excitement. So every time you must learn from one person or other person. It is the best way
correct,
because I think there
correct,
is no age of learning. Every time I
correct,
think you learn from your children also, from your elders also, from your same kind of age group people also. So I think it's good. And it's all about your mindset. If we are negative, then we do not find good in anyone. Even a person is thinking good of us even. That's what I have learned from my life. because I feel like everyone has some kind of problems. No one is free from problems. We feel like that person is very happy in their life, but it's not like this. He must have some other kind of problem. So I think we see only one face, but the reality is that we must accept with whatever we have. I think this is the way
Correct.
we can lead our life in a happy way.
Yes, of course.
Yes, 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 yes. So, apart from reading books, may I know your other hobbies? Do you have any?
I don't have any other specific hobbies. I read books. Apart from that, I spend my time for editing videos, for creating some content for my channel. So I have been into my channel. I have been engrossing myself on my channel. See, I don't have any other hobbies. I don't have any other chores or jobs to do. So I'm involving myself for my channel. So I have to do something out of the box in order to in order to grow my channel. So I am thinking in that way. So I see, for that I don't like to do some artificial content for my channel. It should be realistic, it should be natural. At the same time, it should give some impacts, some values to other times as well. So I am thinking in that way. Let us see.
Yes, yes. Right, right, right. And yes, I think the hobby which you told of reading books, no hobby can be better than this. Because if you develop this habit of reading books, I am not a person who is very much into reading, but for the past 2, 3 months, I am trying very hard, to get myself involved in reading books. But seriously, it takes a lot of time to make this activity your interest or hobby. So I'm trying, but if you are already into this hobby, I think nothing is better than this, because you widen your knowledge, you means improve yourself in each and every way. So I think whatever you are doing is
Yes.
the best. You are utilizing your time in a proper way.
Thank you so much for these
But
words.
yes, I don't have words to explain after having session with you, that it is one of my best session ever, because it just happened all of a sudden and I do not realize it is you. So I think you have already made my day. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
You are using so many words, great words, and I'm so blessed to be a part of your channel, to be part of your conversation. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for sending me the request. I really appreciate that. I'm really grateful for all your efforts. Thank you so much.